Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Grey Maniacs gather! Hi everybody! Yeah, I'm here to show you some more comic books. Ignore the background, I'm around my girlfriend's house. Yeah, this is... yeah. Let's just go on to some comic books. So yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, and as well as the pre-birthday comics that I showed you last week, I actually got a big stack of from a Facebook seller that I knew I was going to be picking up, and he managed to organise it. I picked it up the day before my birthday, so I met him in the pub. Pieces of paper exchanged hands, and I came away with a lovely bit of paper. Lots of pieces of paper that I'm very happy with. I won't bother showing you in any particular order. I did show these on my birthday stream. I want to thank everyone for the birthday wishes, for the people who turned up in my stream. Much appreciated. The super chats, you know, great stuff. Thanks guys, much appreciated. Just going to go for my comic books. So a couple of the big ones on the top actually. This is Atom number 2. So yeah, I still got about 11 more to go I think in my Atom run, my Silver Age Atom run. Which is not too bad. There's about 40 odd comics in that run, and say number 1 is going to be the big one. But yeah, hoping to get hold of at some point. I had actually the bloke who sold me these. I said keep an eye out for an Atom one for me if you happen to see one in your travels, because he gives good bargains. He's like a proper, like, he gets his livelihood out of selling comics. Like he favours selling them to people who he knows love comics, and he doesn't want to sell like big people who are only after keys. He likes people who are, you know, proper old school comic collector kind of people. So he's he'll sort of, that one of my comics I've got today, my big comic. He actually had an offer for more money from someone on eBay, but he took it off eBay and sold it to me for less because he knows I'm a regular customer for a start, and also he knows that, you know, he knows I'm a comic lover. So this is, I was happy to get this one, the first Superman Flash race, like a kind of like a, yeah, it's a key, but it's just a nice one to have. I mean, I like my Superman anyway, so I love my Superman, I love my Flash. So to get them having their first race, it's in pretty decent condition as well by the looks of it. Pretty good, yeah. You know, you've got the odd like bit, you know, it's by no means a high grade. It's a nice beautiful mid grade. Right, I've got a nice bunch of Jimmy Olsens. Never go wrong with a bit of Jimmy. Gone. Olsen is the slave is sold to the gentleman wearing the Superman cape. Why does everyone in this world wear a hero's cape? Read The Incredible Planet of the Capes. I hope I don't get some kind of strike for using the yes word there. Apparently it's I've heard it's, I think I saw someone posted it once in a chat of mine and it got blocked. Like, it's not a nice thing, but it's a real word that exists. And you can't sort of, like, by getting rid of the word, it's not going to get rid of history or anything. But anyway, apparently it can be problematic on YouTube. This is this is another awesome Jimmy cover. Jimmy, what kind of pal are you? How can you laugh at this heartbreaking movie? Don't ask questions, just keep bawling, Superman. Every teardrop is precious to me. Featuring Superman's saddest day. He's just like, look at the looks on their faces. Superman's bawling, and like Jimmy just looks far too happy to be drawing the tears out from from Superman's cheek. Right, stop, Your Honour. I challenge the adoption. I'll prove why you must reject it. No, Mr. Halbrand, I hereby grant your petition to adopt Jimmy Olsen as your legal son. I know your great wealth will provide him with a fine home. Featuring No Father for Jimmy. But why is Superman protesting, I wonder? Probably because he's not really his father. He's probably some kind of con man. But yeah. Right, and the last Jimmy Olsen in this little pile, some more later one. Is it Kirby? It looks Kirby-esque. Yeah, Jack Kirby. It's the vampire bit, but like you've never seen it before, is what it says. Right, a nice bunch of adventure comics as well. I'm getting through these, so I'm collecting these pretty good. It's going to take a while, but yeah, I may not ever get all the ones that I want. Queen Cleopatra has come here from the past and Superboy is showing off for her. My daughter Lana will be heartbroken by their romance. Your feats amuse me, mighty Superboy. I should have said that in a lady's voice. Your feats amuse me, mighty Superboy. Return to ancient Egypt with me, and we will rule side by side. Featuring Superboy's romance with Cleopatra. It was quite funny on my stream yesterday. I had a few guests on, and I got them to read the comic book covers in the style that I normally do. That was pretty amusing, and they were all game. They all had a laugh for that. Right, Adventure Comics. Great Krypton, I've unmasked the master criminal Starfinger, but I can't believe my eyes. It's impossible, he can't be Starfinger. My girl voice is terrible. He's one of us superheroes. This will destroy the Legion. Shocking, unguessable, the true identity of Starfinger. Oh dear, one of the Legionnaires have gone naughty. Got no bags and balls of these at the moment. I really want to get them in bags of balls as quick as possible, but my bags and balls are at home. No holds barred, champs. You'll both fight to the finish or your fellow Legionnaires die. Keep your shirt on, Beast Boy. I'll mop up money in a jiff. Always bragging, Superboy. Without our superpowers, I'm still tougher than you are. It's the Legion's darkest hour in the menace of Beast Boy. So he's getting these guys to fight to the death or he's going to kill the rest of the Legion. Somehow they haven't got their powers. Ooh, interesting. The tale that will stun the world. The Legionnaires kick out their buddies Superboy and Supergirl. Find out the reason in the Outcast Superheroes. So the Legion of Superheroes are all laughing it up, and Superboy and Supergirl in tears on the front here. Oh, look at poor Supergirl. Look at the guy. Look at them all laughing away, all chuckling to themselves. It's probably a plot to fool some supervillain that's doing something, probably. Featuring the ghost of Ferrolad. It can't be! Ferrolad's ghost has returned to haunt us! He's blaming us for his death! There you go. A lot of them have got this date stamp on. The guy I bought them from, he said that this is a shop from his hometown, closed down in the 70s. But I'll be picking up a lot, not just from him, but from other vendors as well. EGB. Apparently they shut down in the 70s or something, but there's still loads of their comics around, which explains why there's a lot of them on these old books, on these old 60s books. Right. I've defeated you, Legionnaires. You know the penalty. Rip off your emblems. Yes, Bouncy Boy, you've proved you're the mightiest of us all. Featuring King of the Legion. Somehow Bouncing Boy is able to defeat this team of Legionnaires. And for that reason they have to rip off their emblems. It's not very nice, is it? Right. Superboy, where are you? Strange, I saw him step around this rock a minute ago. Why doesn't he answer? Featuring the amazing space odyssey of the Legion. And it looks like Superboy has been eaten. Superboy's been eaten by a giant purple dinosaur thing? Oh no, say it isn't so. And here we have an interesting one for Supergirl. Poor Supergirl, how tragic that she died so young. That's Jimmy saying that. No, Jimmy, Clark, I'm alive. They can't feel me, hear me. I don't exist. Rest in peace, Supergirl. Please stop my funeral, is the name of the tale. That's pretty nightmarish when you think about it. Right then, this one, I didn't realise this was not a American comic. It's an Australian reprint. I didn't realise, I put one off Facebook, so I saw it on a Facebook post, I saw a picture, and I went, yeah, I'll have that one for whatever it was, £1 or something, £2 maybe, and it wasn't until it's a black and white reprint, but that's cool. That's cool. It might be stories I've already read somewhere, we'll see. We've got a massive pile of comics to read, so eventually I will get to that one. Right, in fact, I feel the need to do some reading today, actually. I've got some comics with me, other comics with me, that I brought with me from my house. But Superman's tied up. Sorry, Superman, but I've got to do a lady's voice. Sorry, Superman, but our tests reveal that you now have only 50% of your powers. That means we're rejecting you from our club, the Galactons. The Galactons. So this is a team of superhero girls, and he's not tough enough to join their team, apparently. Half a Superman. Oh, man. Who wants to be half a Superman when you've got them gorgeous chicks around you? You need to be all Superman when you've got them gorgeous chicks and you want to join their team. Right, Superboy. It's a very wordy cover here. We're honoured to have you members of the Legion of Superheroes visit us from the 30th century. Would you demonstrate one of your powers for us, Ultra Boy? Gladly. My planetary vision shows me that Superboy's super identity is... Gasp! My friend Ultra Boy is about to reveal that I'm Superboy. Why is he betraying me? Superboy and the 5 Legion traitors. Ooh. They're always doing that on the covers. And there's always some good reason. It's not always a good reason. It's a reason. And they pretend it's a good reason for the sake of the story making sense. Yeah. Jonathan Kent, it is useless to call for help. No one can stop Mr. Cypher, not even Superboy. He's right. There isn't a thing I can do to him. What was the dread secret of the stranger who stalks Smallville? Don't know. Not ready yet. I just killed Lana Lang. DOA in cold blood. Oh no. Lana Lang dead. Right, Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. That Superboy title turned into Legion of Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, and later on became Legion of Superheroes, and then after that I think it became Tales of the Legion of Superheroes, something like that. You can't resist my atomic axe, Superboy. You've become your own executioner. The Fatal 5 Who Twisted Time. New book-length blockbuster. You've got some floating heads on the side. You've got the double bullets there at the top. You've got a nice little box. Quite a large trade dress. And another one. You're the only Legionnaire who could come back from the dead, but even you can't stop me. It's was it Wildfire, that guy called? I think it's called Wildfire. No, something like that. Wild something or other. Might be Wildfire, I can't remember now. I used to remember quite liking him as a kid. Oh, typical, isn't it? They've got all the faces on the front, but you haven't got his face. So they're not actually showing him. That's not really, that doesn't help me to, maybe it's in the second story. The backup story, maybe? What was his name? Oh. Is it not him then? It just seemed called Erg at some point. I'm sure he was called Wildfire or something like that. I can't find his name there though. I'll have to just read it and find out. Right, so he's the one who's on the, even though he's like a ball, like an energy being, he's like in a relationship with Dawnstar, the lucky son of a dog. Right, Action Comics. Above the blazing fire pits, Orion versus Superman, champion of apocalypse. John Byrne and Dick Giordano. This one, no words. It's getting, so this is obviously a later one, 80s or something. Where's the date? 83. Yeah, they've gone away with they've done away with the words on covers by 83 by the looks of it. Sadly. Then we've got a nice Superman one here. I've got to invent someone to save me. Someone super strong who can fly, like him. Great Krypton, what am I doing here? The man who created Superman. So it seems like Superman's been dreamed into being by that guy who needs him to save him. This one to me is a parody, a pastiche, or a homage rather, to the old Flash cover where the Flash of two wells are both racing on either side of a brick wall to save some guy who's got a girder about to fall on his head. But this time, you got two Supermen both rushing to get to a date with Lois. So, definitely a nod towards it. Just in time to keep a date with Lois Lane. A doomsday thriller. Count 10, Superman, and die. Yeah. This is a job for Perry White. What? Superman's about to fly out the window and Perry White's getting to the crashing plane before him. How unusual. And this is, I can fly, it worked. Now give me the rest of his superpowers. Kneel to your conqueror, Superman, plus Aquaman in The Coward and the Hero, and the Atom in The Spectre of 1,000 Moon... No, sorry, The Spectre of 3,000 Moons Lake. There you go. I've got a feeling this might be the the Alpha Centurion. There's a guy called Alpha Centurion in the 80s, and I think he was supposed to be based on a previous Alpha Centurion character. And in fact, he looks like a Roman gladiator or a Roman sort of centurion or whatever. And he has got so does it say what his name is? Oh. He's got a C, so maybe it's called the Centurion. Let's see if we can find his name. Give me your name. I need to know what your name is. No, can't find it. Again, I'll have to wait till I read it to find out. Right, some Lois Lane. It's been a while since I've had some new Lois. This one, it's like a radio play being recorded. I've told you 1,000 times, Lois, I can't marry you, my career comes first. Oh, Superman, my beloved, I'll never give up hope. I'll wait for you all my life. And the real Lois is saying, those two voice mimics, they record another album making fun of me and Superman. He'll be furious when he hears this. Featuring the Superman Lois hit record. Okay, so it's recording a record then, not recording a radio show. And Superman's just like, he's happy. Right, and then we've got, look Lois, I drew the Queen of Hearts. Unless you beat that, you stay on the sidelines while I go after Ideal Man, the hero who's replaced Superman. You win, Lana. I drew the Two of Clubs. Ideal Man is all yours. Featuring Lois Lane's Super Gamble. So Lois has actually won by drawing a higher card, but she doesn't want to go after Ideal Man. She's probably she's probably thinking Superman's going to come back and you can go off with Ideal Man. I'll take the gamble that Superman will be mine. Look how beautiful they are, though. They just look beautiful to me. But Lois has got that little sneaky look, that little sneakiness, a little bit of a hint of a wink in her eye there. And Lana's looking all happy. And there's Ideal Man in the background there. Right. Who was it? That was what do you call it? It was Ben from Attention Seeking Geek. When I was putting on my voice, reading the covers, he even put in my little laugh that I do after practically every headline that I read. Great stars! Lois and Lana got so mad at me they used my human deep freeze to put themselves in suspended animation for 5,000 years. And if I reverse the process, they'll die. The tables are turned. Yes, Loa and Lana have had it. See how the man of steel suffers when they tell him off in Get Lost, Superman. A little placard saying, goodbye, Superman. We're tired of waiting for you to propose. When we wake up in the future, you'll be dead, dead, dead. Lois and Lana. Okay. Okay, girls. Bit drastic. They're quite feisty, them ladies. Quite feisty. Right, we've got a bit of shock story of the year. Why is Lois Lane lashing a wooden puppet of Superman? Read The Dummy and the Damsel. Like I said on this stream, like Simon's got these bondage covers, but he hasn't got no whip action, no S&M whip action on his comics. That's hardcore, mate. Superman, identify me. Tell him I'm Lois Lane, your friend. Officer, I give you my word of honour. This girl is a dangerous criminal. She must be imprisoned for life. Featuring Lois Lane, convict. There's her prison number, in case anyone's wondering what her prison number is. You can't see the first digit, I don't think. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. But it's great stuff. And this one is a little bit different. She's marrying Bruce Wayne. Superman saying, lucky Bruce Wayne. Lois doesn't know he's Batman. She's marrying him for himself. Featuring Lois as the bride of Batman. Yeah, because Superman always wanted to marry Lois, like, but only if she loved him as Clark Kent. Not only as Superman. Is it just me, or is she a bit pregnant? No, I don't think she is. That would be funny. That wouldn't be funny. It would not happen in the 60s. They wouldn't be having no shotgun wedding in a 60s comic. Right, this is a New 52 Phantom Stranger. I've actually made an order from my comic shop and I've actually ordered this by accident. Never mind. And they wouldn't let me cancel it. And they're sending me a Phantom Stranger, but the most expensive comic in the lot. That I took it off the list. I pushed the button to remove it from the shopping basket, and then when I checked out, I found out it was still there. So I'm getting a double of a comic. It's cost me $15. I don't even want it. It's annoying. I'll have to sell it. Right, and a nice one for the Silver Age Phantom Stranger around number 6. I've got about 11 more from this one to go as well. So number 6. I don't think there's any big keys, but none of them that cheap. Right, a couple of Amiga Men. Number 5. One day I'll get the first Lobo. It's not super expensive, but it might go up. Right. And I'm not kind of rushing to Amiga Men. All the other Amiga Men are like 50p each practically. You can find them really cheap. Right, Vigilante never goes for that much either, but I'm still a few off. I mean, it seems like I've been collecting these for ages and still not got quite the full run yet. But one day I'll have them all. Right, another Hawkman. Again, I'm about 10 or 11 off on my Hawkman run, so it'd be really nice I could finish. It probably won't be this year. You never know. I've got a job starting soon, so maybe I will sort of make sure I finish my Atom and Hawkman run. That'd be nice. Knock those both off the list. Have the full run that I can go through and look at anytime I want. Carter Hall is an alien. Quoth the Falcon. Hawkman die. Look, he's having his wing blasted off. And this is the big one. This is the big one. Like, yeah, I think I got a good price for it. Looking at what other ones are going for, I wouldn't be able to. I don't know. Maybe the grades are 4. Maybe a 3. That staple looks like a little bit rusty on the top there, but it looks like it's good on all staples. The cover isn't too badly crumpled or nothing. It's pretty clean on the edges as well. So Hawkman 4, the first appearance of Zatanna in comics. A lot of people say it's a shame she's not on the cover, which is, yeah, I can understand that. It's always nice to, but I don't think they thought about that quite like that in them days probably. Putting their first appearance people on the covers, but I suppose at the time they don't know how big the character will be in the future kind of thing. So that's a nice Hawkman 4. It's probably cost me more for this than it did all the rest combined actually in this lot. But you know, it's a investment. It's a big key investment, and also one that I want for my run anyway. So right, World's Finest. More good Silver Age silliness. More of that date stamp from that old shop. No Superman, Batman, don't shoot her. Killing is against our code. Butt out, Robin. She discovered our secret identities, so we'll make sure she never talks. Featuring Genia, Mistress of Malice in The Broken Code. There you go. Wonder who that was. Wonder if that was I getting a text there? Just put my phone on, make sure it wasn't a message from someone. Well, I'll get to it later. Still got a fair few comments to go through. Right, another World's Finest. See if that was a message. Let's have a look, make sure it's not from Lisa. No, just someone wishing me happy birthday for yesterday. Okay. Is that how you divide the world between us, Batman? You're taking the lion's share. Holy hemisphere, Superman. I'm doing the carving, so I get the choicest cut. Who will sit on the throne of the underworld? Superman or Batman? See the heroes become hoods in a contest for the crown of crime. Oh dear. Right. Our Blitz playboy Bruce Wayne, our clobber reporter Clark Kent, and our polish off the real Dick Grayson. Will the real superheroes stand up, or are they through? That'd be perfect for my double vision cover slingers plan for the future. What kind of strange world is this? No one has a face. Superman, you're losing your face too. This is an interesting one. It's a World's Finest, but it's Green Arrow teaming up with Superman, rather than, because World's Finest mostly was Batman, Superman. Not always though, but mostly. It looks like a footprint, but there can't be anything as big as this. I I think they can. I think he's coming towards you. Also, plus Metamorpho in TikTok Boom Boom. We dare you to guess the secret of the prisoners of Rogues Rock. It's got a big tear in this one, unfortunately. Didn't realise that. I need to get some of that fancy tape that Collecting Chaos uses. Right, there's a more modern one, number 285. My battery's running low. I'm just making a video in here, babe.
Okay.
Showing off my comics in a better light. Nearly done. You see what I've done to this room? Well, you're next. Superman's gone berserk.
Okay.
Superman's gone bonkers. Right, as DC Comics presents, I'm getting close on that one. Superman teaming up with Blue Devil. Don't worry, Soups. I won't let anything happen to your city while you're away. So Superman's not actually in it. That's just a poster of him, and Blue Devil's going to look after his city. But look behind you, Blue Devil. Look behind you. Right, this is the sole solitary Marvel comic book that I got in this collection. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Spider-Man, number 90. This is in a nice shiny mylar as well. I don't think this is a valuable book. But it's in a nice shiny mylar. Just how it came. Right, a couple of old Justice League, number 42. I'm not really collecting these for my run, because my run is meant to be, I think, 100 to the end of the run. But every time now and again, if I see a lower number and it's not that expensive, you know, I'll go, oh, you know, go on, I love it. Go on, I love it. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on in. Well, this one's in particularly poor nick. It's the sellotape all down the side. I'll probably take that sellotape off when I get a chance. Yeah. And it's actually the Justice Society of America on the front. What? Not a single member of the mighty Justice League on this cover? Why are the superheroes of the legendary Justice Society battling the menace of a living lightning bolt on the Earth without a Justice League? A super spectacular that is sure to become a classic. Yeah, it feels like it's got some glue in it as well. I think I opened it before, and the inside, I think it was this one, the sort of middle of the pages seemed like they were a bit, I don't know, maybe it was a different one. But yeah, no worries. No worries. Right, the last 3 books. Right, Marvel fan for this is a double. I actually said to the guy, oh, actually I don't need that one, I've got it already. I messaged him and he couldn't bother to take it out of the bag. And he was just like, I'll just keep it. He didn't part charge me for it. But yeah, I got this one in a mystery box from Life with 2 YouTubers. Bought me a Bait the Snake mystery box, and it was in there. Right, this is neither. Actually, this might be DC now. It's Wildstorm, which I think did not become a DC imprint. But this is Red Sonja and Claw. And bit of a trigger warning for Red Sonja fans. Someone who looks very much like Red Sonja on the very first page is having her head chopped off. So, I mean, I can't believe it is her. No, because we'll see her later on, but it didn't half look like her though. Anyway, so that's it. That's my comics. That's the whole bunch of comics that I've got for my birthday and saved up kind of like for quite a while and spent a bit of money. Yeah, I'm actually going to the comic shop tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, to spend some money that Lisa's going to give me for comic books. So I'll be back in a couple of days with some more comics. Anyway, I'm off now. Cheers for tuning in. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.